Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. How are
How
you,
are you?
ma'am?
I am doing great. Thank you so much for asking. How are you doing?
Doing great. Thanks for asking.
How is your day going? All good?
Yes, it's good. It's bright and sunny, and so I am full of energy.
Yes, great. It's our first session together, right?
Yes, right.
Yes. Okay, so since it's our first session, before we begin, I would like to hear something about you. Could you please introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Santosh Sharma, as you know, and I hail from a very beautiful state that is Himachal Pradesh. And
Okay.
I'm a homemaker and mother of a young boy. And I hold two post-graduation degrees. One is in English, and the second one is in education.
Okay,
And if
Ahmed.
yes, and if I talk about my hobbies, I'm a travel enthusiast, and I love listen to music and dancing, and I'm an avid nature lover. That's
Oh,
more or less
great.
about.
And what do you like to do during your free time?
Mm, uh, it depends. Sometimes I love to listen music. Sometimes if I think that I must dance, then I start dancing.
Okay.
Though I'm not a good dancer, but as a stress buster, I think it's a good hobby.
Yes,
And
you like to dance.
yes, and most of the time I love to spend time in nature. I just go outside and sit on my terrace and just start looking here and there, observing nature,
Great.
and I think it do wonders for me.
Great. So you were born and brought up in Himachal itself,
Yes,
and you're settled in Himachal.
yes.
Great. Okay. So if that's the case, can you tell me five things that you like about Himachal?
Mm, yeah. First of all, nature.
Yes.
And
Okay.
the peaceful life, the serene, peaceful, calm life. Here we are not in a hurry. We are not in a rat race, I can say.
Mm-hmm.
We love to spend time, leisure time, and
Okay.
uh, our culture, mm, our folk dance, our folk music, and our customs, traditions, rituals. I love those things.
Okay. What about the food there? What kind of food do you get there?
Yes, food. As compared to South India, we have a less variety, I can say.
Okay.
Yes, I love South Indian the most. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, in our state, there are so many things. In each and every district, we have a separate dham cuisine, we can call it. In our local language, we call it dham.
Okay.
Dialect, yes.
Mm-hmm. So what is your staple food? A roti?
Yes, roti. And sometimes we eat rice. Mostly, in my case, I love to eat roti most of the time.
Okay. But you don't eat rice as much as South Indians, right?
True.
Exactly. So you've been to South India?
Yes, so many times.
Where have you gone?
Almost. Uh, you're from Kerala, I know.
Yes, yes, I'm from
Yes,
Kerala.
and I have visited that beautiful state, I can say.
Okay, you visited Kerala. Where in Kerala
Yes.
did you visit?
I visited Munnar,
Okay.
Kochi,
Mm,
Thekri,
okay.
uh, Alleppey, uh,
Yes.
Trivandrum, Kovalam,
Okay.
all
I'm
these
from
places.
Kochi.
Oh, wow, that's
Yes.
so beautiful place.
Yes. I'm
Okay.
basically from Kochi, but I'm settled in Tamil Nadu.
Okay, Tamil Nadu. At what place?
Have you heard of Ooty?
Yes, it's
Yes.
so beautiful place. I've heard. It's famous tourist place.
Yes, I don't live in Ooty. I come
Hilly.
under the same district as Ooty, so close by to Ooty.
Okay, that's
Yes.
nice.
So,
I've seen your videos with mostly Sunita ma'am, and
yes.
at that time
I
I thought I must have a session with
session
ma'am.
with you. That's great. That's lovely. It's always good to have people coming because they saw my video. So, thank you so much for joining. It's indeed a pleasure to have a conversation with you.
Same
So,
here.
so how long has it been since you joined English Yari?
I've joined during the Shara, but for just I started using it in the first week of November or second week of November. I started.
Okay, you started. So it's not been a month.
Hmm, less than a month.
Okay, so
Few
so
sessions,
you
two, three. 2, 3 sessions I have taken before in the last week of October, but 3 sessions I can't say those were sessions they went waste due to technical glitch.
Oh, yeah, that happens pretty much sometimes because everything is working online, right? Network issues can happen. Even I've faced a
Mm.
lot because of that. So, how are the sessions going? Is it going good?
Nice, nice. They are
You
perfectly well, and I'm learning and growing day by day.
Yes, exactly. So, what are you looking for with the sessions? What is your goal with English Yari? Since you're good with the language, there is something that I'm very curious about.
I stuck. Sometimes I stuck. There is no smooth flow in my speaking.
Mm.
You
Okay.
must have observed.
Mm. Yes.
I'm lacking in that area.
Okay. Is it just the fluency that you're lacking, or is there anything else that's concerning?
Sometimes maybe grammar also.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes.
Sometimes
Most of
grammar also.
yes. And earlier I was facing the confidence issue also to
Mm-hmm.
face camera and my facial expressions and hand gestures. I was lacking
Is
in that
it?
area. Yes.
But
Now
you
I'm.
seem very cheerful. You're a very
Thank you.
expressive person, I
Thank
feel.
you. Thank you so much. Earlier I wasn't. I was facing. So tutors have given me feedback, and I worked upon it.
Okay. So you're having good conversation with tutors also.
Yes, nice.
Nice.
All are good. And I'm
So
enjoying.
is this your first time attending a session like this, like a live one-on-one session in a platform?
Yes, this is my first time.
Oh, okay. So
And
before you joined the session, what were the things that you did to improve your language?
mm, I think I'm lacking in each and every area. I can say
Okay. So what did you
grammar,
do? Like what?
vocabulary,
Yeah,
vocab.
vocabulary was one, okay?
And for that, I'm like whatever I'm reading, I just go and search for synonyms
Okay.
of that particular word. And nowadays, I'm working upon it. And
Okay.
my my smooth flow, what I'm doing. I have started reading aloud.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
That's
and
good. That's good.
sometimes I do shadowing, but I'm not consistent at it.
Mm.
And
Okay.
tongue twisters are also there, but I have tried once in a week, then I left. But I should do this. I think I should do that.
Okay. So
That
did you feel
practice.
like tongue twisters were working for you?
Yes, sometimes I got stuck, and it's good for my vocal
Mm-hmm. Smooth
muscles.
flow. Yeah, your
Smooth
tongue
flow,
will get accustomed to it. So it is good.
accustomed. Mm.
Right. Okay.
One of the tutors, she suggested me that you should go for tongue twisters, and it
Yes.
was a good advice, I think.
Yeah, that is actually good. That is one of the tips that I give to my learners also. If they have problem with pronunciation, especially if
Okay.
most of the people, especially I felt in North Indian peoples, they have problem with sir and sh. It
Okay.
doesn't come out pretty well sometimes for them.
Mm.
So
Due
for
to
that also,
MTI.
maybe MTI, yeah,
Mm.
that Hindi touch is there. So sometimes they find it difficult. So I always tell them to go with tongue twisters, which
Okay.
is actually good. You know, there's a tongue twister called She Sells Seashells on the Seashore. That
Seashore. Yes.
actually has sir and sure in most of the
Sure.
places, right?
Yes,
So
true.
you'll get a better flow of it whenever your brain is not working properly or whenever you're sitting idle for some time. Try doing this, it'll help your pronunciation.
Definitely, I will go for it.
Right. Yes, exactly. Okay. So your goal basically is to have a smooth flow with words. Right.
And I can express my feelings in a free manner,
Okay.
freely. Yes.
Okay. But then one thing that I want to say is that you're very expressive. So your
Thank
nonverbal
you.
skills are working pretty well.
Thank you.
Right.
I'm working on it. For the last week, I'm working
I can
hard.
say that because one plus point that I wanted to say before we started even started the session, you had that smiling face when I joined, and that is
Thank
there
you.
throughout. It's there constant. So that's not something that everybody gets, to be
Thank
cheerful
you.
all the time, right? So in that case, I think you're doing good job because nonverbal skills are also equally important like your verbal
Mm.
skills. because it shows or it gives the other person to see who you are before you even start speaking. So
And
nonverbal
same
skills.
kind of compliment I would like to give you, that your smile and the way you speak and the way you connect to the learner, that is
Thank
matchless.
you. Thank you, sir. Because that's something that I've always looked up to. When you make somebody comfortable, the moment they get into the session and they see that you're smiling, that gives them a little bit of peace inside. That
Mm,
underconfidence moves or shies away a little bit, not too much. But my goal whenever a person enters is to make them comfortable. And when you become approachable to them, they become even more comfortable. They ask you, they
true.
become more open to you about their
Right.
flaws. Right. So
Right.
that is something that I learned when I did my B.Ed. When I was doing my
Okay.
bachelor in education, we had to go to schools and teach as internship. So one
Micro
thing when I
teaching.
was teaching, yeah, one thing when I was teaching, what I understood is that if you become very strict, if you become very shrewd, if you have a very serious face, doesn't have any effect with the children. You
True.
should be strict when the time comes, not always. So you should
Mm,
give them the opportunity to understand that you are an approachable person. Kids want that kind of person, right? Instead of
true.
always beating them and shooing them away. So I feel, yeah,
Mm,
that's something that I learned after my B.Ed, that being expressive is very important.
true. And we should follow, as a teacher, we should follow our middle path, I can say. That
Yes.
sometimes we should listen to them, be friend with them, and sometimes we should be strict.
Exactly. And that is something that you have to take forward also. It's not something that you have to stop in between. Because
Mm,
what I felt is that once you develop that nonverbal skills, no, it'll be there with you. Because you get
true.
habituated to it very fast. You are sometimes you are forced to do this, but then it becomes a habit later on. Right.
True.
So even for you
Repetition.
also, yeah, if you take back all the classes that you've attended, you've always been like this, if I'm not wrong. You've always been smiling, you've always been expressive. It's easier to talk to you in that case. So that should be the goal for every teacher or even a spoken English trainer. When a person is coming to your session for the first time, they will be nervous. That is a guaranteed one, and that's a very natural instinct to feel nervous. So, there, you should not make them more nervous. You should try to reduce their nervousness, right? So, this is one way where I felt that I should be a bit more approachable to the learner so that they become more open.
True. Right.
Right, exactly. So, what is your way of, relieving your stress? What do you do to relieve your stress?
Mm. Most of the time, I just sit in the lap of nature. I just want to sit where my in my surrounding nature will be in abundance. So I love to sit, visit that place, sit that place, and sometimes I love to listen to music and
Mhm.
sometimes dancing.
Oh, great. So
Yes,
these are the things that you do to
yes.
relieve your stress.
Yes, and sometimes I love to spend time with my plants. We
Nature,
have grown
garden. You
plants,
have a
yes.
garden?
No, not garden. Only some pots are there. 40, 50
Mhm.
pots are there, and I love to sometimes I love to water them, and sometimes you won't believe. Sometimes I start talking to them.
Yes, that happens. That happens a lot.
Yes,
It's not an
yes.
abnormality or anything. It is very natural. Even
I
for me,
treat them.
sometimes that happens. You talk to yourself, to
Mm.
rectify certain things. So it's very natural.
I have developed this habit to talk to myself during when I started learning English communication skills. Then I
Yes.
started thinking gradually. I have developed this habit thinking in English, and then whenever I'm cooking, I start suddenly I start talking to me, and sometimes my husband he gets confused that are you
Who is
talking
she
to me?
talking to?
Some- Sometimes. Once he was
Exactly.
making fun of me that I think you need a psychiatric.
That's very natural. Even I do
Yes.
that sometimes. I talk to myself. There's something else also I do. I look into the mirror and talk to see how my facial expressions are. Am I looking good if I'm doing this? So that happens. It's very natural. It's not a psychiatric or a
Mhm.
psychologist solvable thing or anything. It's very natural. I think most of the mothers do that, especially when they're cooking. just
True.
to give company to yourself. I've seen my mother also do that. At that age, I felt, why is she doing this? Does she have some problem? But then eventually, when you become to her or when you are in her place, you realize that it is something which
True.
which happens naturally.
Um, I have realized this as I'm going the phases of mother's life, like emptiness. I'm going through that phase. So I have
Yes,
noticed that you must have a hobby if you want to survive. You want to stay happy in your life. You must have some purpose or hobby in your life.
exactly. Exactly.
Otherwise,
Especially homemakers, I feel, because sometimes after they've left everybody from home, when their
mm,
husband goes to work, when their children goes to school, they are in a kind of dilemma at that time. They are in a very
mm,
confused state, what to do, what are the things. So they still keep on doing household chores to engage
mm,
themselves, not to get distracted. So I think it's always good to have an external activity to do when you're sitting alone.
true,
Right.
true.
Yes,
Uh,
exactly. Okay,
Otherwise,
so
life becomes very hard, harsh and
yes,
hard.
yes. Because you need somebody to talk to. That is a very basic human need, especially for
Mm,
women, I feel. You need somebody to open up. And when your husbands are not there, it's, I think, pretty natural to talk to yourself to a certain point and understand what you're going through and make yourself comfortable or feel that it is okay, it happens. You just have to, be a little bit more better in that. And you try to work
true,
on yourself, right?
true.
Exactly. I'm going through that phase right now where I need to, buckle up myself and to say that this is fine. This is how life is going to go. Right.
And it's better for ourselves that we understand that, yeah, we must have me time and we should have hobbies to
Mm,
for the recreational of our mind. I can say recreation of our
exactly.
mind.
Exactly. Exactly. Absolutely true. So, how was your English language journey? When you talk about, there would have been a lot of ups and downs in that journey. You would have had a lot of difficult things to cope up with. So, what's the most difficult part of learning English for you?
Hmm. I have recently started as I am from Hindi medium background. I studied up to my post graduation level. That was MEd. I did in Hindi medium. And
Mm-hmm.
earlier I was pathetic in English, like my grammar was very poor, I can say, and writing, reading, everything. During the month of January, I started listening to these conversational videos. Then I got to know that there are a few apps that whom we can use and we can talk on then apps for audio calls in English. So I thought for one whole month, I thought that whether it will be good for me or not. Should I go for it or not? Talking to a stranger, will it? And then I thought, let's give it a try, and no matter what will happen, if it will not uh, good for me or I will not feel comfortable, then I uninstall it. This
Okay.
app. Then I started using CVM for audio call, and I found it very useful. And in the first week and the first when it was my first conversation, I was
Mm,
really struggling. I was not able to utter a single sentence.
mm.
I was fumbling. Then gradually I have gained confidence, and I used it for 40 to 50 days, and then for I took a long break. Then again I used it. Then in the month of October, I thought September or October, I thought that I should go for video calls.
Uh-huh.
I should come out of my comfort zone
Comfort
in
zone.
office.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Then I contacted so many YouTubers. Then I had one-on-one sessions with them. I think 4 or 5 sessions, and then I joined this app, EnglishYaari app, and now my journey is on.
Yes. So are you gaining confidence now because you're having a
Yes.
live one-on-one session? Are you able to cope up with the confidence?
Drastic change. I can see drastic difference what I was 1 month back and what I am now.
Right now, exactly. So
Yes.
you can see the progress that you made with yourself, right?
Hmm. And I'm not, I can't say that I'm doing so much great or I'm speaking, I'm a good speaker. But uh, from where I have started my journey, I'm yes, from that point, I can see drastic difference.
The
There are,
changes.
yes,
You're satisfied
changes.
with it.
Yes.
That's great. That's
I'm
great.
becoming day by day. I'm gradually I'm improving day. What I was yesterday, I'm 1%
You're
improved
becoming
today.
better day by day.
Yes, yes,
Right. And I think this platform is actually good to build up your confidence because you get to choose your tutors. And
mm,
every day, if you choose different tutors, also, that helps you to gain confidence because you're talking
true.
to different people on a daily basis. Right. I feel that is good. To build up confidence, I think this is the best platform for that.
Actually, I am an emotional person, and earlier I got connected to two, three tutors, and I felt emotional bond with those tutors, and I thought that no, they are very good. Then I thought no, I'm feeling comfortable with these
Yes.
tutors, and they are guiding me in a proper way, and but I just want to come out of my comfort zone. That's
Comfort
why
zone,
I'm
yes, yes.
trying new
That also I
tutors.
tell. See, when you begin your journey with English Yari, you always take a demo with a tutor. That is your choice. So sometimes you might become comfortable with that tutor. That is good.
Mm,
But if you want to boost up your confidence on a weekly basis, keep a schedule for yourself. 2 days I'll attend with this comfortable tutor so that I can be open to them, I can tell them things, and they'll also help me accordingly. But rest of the days, try to interact with different tutors so that your confidence also develops, but at the same time your comfort zone is still there, so
true.
you won't seek for comfort zone. I tell this to
Yes.
all my learners that that should be the way you should cope up with things.
Mm.
Comfort zone should be there, but at the same time, whenever possible, you should be able to switch.
Nice suggestion, and this is a
Right,
yes,
that should be the way
I
you're
think so.
supposed to deal with things. Okay, so when you were learning this language, was there any expression or word that struck your mind and you still use it with you?
Mm.
Any
I
particular
use
word, phrase?
actually true. I use these kind of words so much in my conversation that I after having session I just play my video again and then
And
oh
then you say, oh, I've
I
used this
use
a
this
lot.
so much.
Oh, okay, so that is one thing
Earlier.
that you've used too much. Okay, if there's a beginner who's planning to learn this language and is coming to you for one advice, what advice would you give that person?
I will that practice only. Practice is the key.
Yes,
Yes,
consistency is
and
the key.
yes, consistency, practice, these are the keys. And you have to be consistent and practice a lot. Practice, practice, and practice, and come out of your comfort zone and
Comfort.
forget about people. Earlier, I was a kind of overthinker. So I was thinking what people will say, whether I should talk to YouTubers. They will, my video will come on YouTube, and I'm not good at this language.
Understood.
I'm making so many mistakes. So then I thought, no, it's my journey, and I know I'm learning.
Exactly.
I'm not harming anyone. I'm not doing something
Exactly.
wrong. So
Exactly. That mindset is
forget.
actually good. Right.
Mm,
Okay. So shall I give you a small feedback before I wind up the session?
yes, please
Yes.
share.
Okay. So what I felt is that you have very good language. When
Thank
you said you have grammatical mistakes, I didn't find it much. There
you.
would be minor, but not evident grammar mistakes were seen. Okay. Like you said, smooth flow in the language that is missing a little bit because you have gaps. You're not getting the correct word sometimes. So because of that,
Mm,
there are gaps in between. You're a very calm and composed person, which makes
thank
everybody
you.
want to talk to you. So you
Thank
seem
you.
like a very approachable person. As I said before, you're very expressive in that case. So good. So whatever plus points you have, make sure you don't lose it when you're trying to achieve something else. You should take it along. So whatever you have with you is the biggest plus point that anybody who learns this language should have. So keep that with you. When coming to fluency or smooth flow of words, that comes only with a lot of practice. You have to keep speaking to people. You have to do things outside the sessions. Like if you're doing loud reading, well and good, watch videos so you get a glitch of their pronunciation. You get a glance over their pronunciation. So listening is important in that case. You get to know how they're pronouncing certain things. So whatever you're doing right now is good. Make sure you attend sessions on a daily basis. You're going to be good.
Okay, I'm
Right?
attending on daily basis. And what about my pronunciation? Am I making a mistake, pronouncing some
I
words
didn't
wrongly?
find evident mistakes maybe when you're speaking with, in a in-depth conversation or with a topic, maybe you would make. But as of now, I didn't find any pronunciation mistake. But if you feel like you are making pronunciation mistake, that's what I said. Go with listening so that you get to know the pronunciation better. Right?
Sure,
Yes.
sure.
Okay, so
Okay.
thank you so much for joining.